the teapot stand, the wire gauze, the burner, the stand to hold the thermometer. Thermometer is there and one beaker is there. Now let us observe when the temperature is zero. How will you going to see the temperature? We are going to observe in the thermometer. I hope everyone is able to read the thermometer. So the thermometer will show 0 degrees Celsius till ice melts completely. And if you continue heating, then slowly there is rise in the temperature. You will see that the mercury in the thermometer rises up in the bulb. Okay, it will rise till it reaches to 100 degrees Celsius. After 100 degrees Celsius, the water will start getting converted into steam, isn't it? Even if you are supplying the heat here, then also the temperature of water is not rising. Isn't it surprising? Whenever you are heating something, then temperature should rise. But here, even though you are applying the heat, the temperature is not rising. So where this heat has gone? We are not able to see the rise in the temperature. It constantly shows the 100 degree. It doesn't go, even though thermometer can read up to 110 degree at least. Whatever thermometer we are having in the lab, that can reach to 110. But if you see the mercury, it will be showing you 100 degree only. Even though the heating is there, then also. So heat is being supplied, but there is no rise in the temperature. So where this heat has gone? It is getting hidden somewhere, isn't it? So this hidden heat is called as latent heat. What is the meaning of the word latent? Latent meaning is hidden. The heat energy absorbed or liberated whenever there is a change in the state. Okay. So when there is a change of phase is not externally manifested by any of the rise or fall in the temperature. This it is considered to be hidden in the substance and it is called as the latent heat. What does it mean? The entire heat is absorbed by the substance and it is not shown in the thermometer, right? So whenever there is a temperature of say what you can say a melting point or the boiling point, the temperature remain constant until what time it will remain constant till the entire change of phase takes place. Means 0 degree will be continued when till the entire ice gets converted into water and 100 degree will be continued till entire water gets converted into steam. Okay, so during the transition of the solid phase into the liquid, the object absorbs the heat, but the temperature doesn't rise. Now, where is this heat used? Actually, this heat is used in weakening the bonds of the atom or the molecule in the solid and transfer into the liquid state. So, whenever see the inside the atoms will be then in a random motion. When you give heat, it will move faster, randomly more away from each other, isn't it? So this is the normal position. When you give the heat, it will move faster, right? So the kinetic energy goes on increasing as we increase the temperature. But when there is no rise in the temperature, that is Utilize in the potential energy, the force of attraction and the distance between the molecule is nothing but the potential energy. So this force of this heat is absorbed here. Okay. So the heat is utilized by the molecules in the changing the state, and this heat energy absorbed at a constant temperature during the transformation from solid to liquid. If it is there from solid to liquid, we call it as a latent heat of fusion. Okay, so I'll repeat: the amount of heat absorbed at a constant temperature by the unit mass of solid to convert into liquid state is called as the latent heat of fusion. Okay, and when it is from the liquid to gaseous state, we call it as a latent heat of vaporization. So how will be latent heat of vaporization? The heat energy supplied to liquid to change it to the gaseous state without the rise in the temperature. That will be your latent heat of vaporization. So that is the heat energy absorbed at a constant temperature during the transformation from liquid to gaseous. So that is the change in the word we have to use. Now children, this always we are not going to take the unit mass, isn't it? So whatever mass we are taking, so if you want to find out the latent heat of any substance, you have to divide the heat energy which you give it, the heat energy exchange for the change of the phase, divide by the mass. So whatever amount of heat you supplied, divide by the mass. If you do, that will give you the answer of the latent heat. The unit of the latent heat is joule per kg. Okay, joule per kg. So J upon kg. Right? Now children, if you observe your textbook on your page number 63, the entire explanation of the experiment is given in the form of graph. The graph is, see here you have the axis. Graph is showing from 0 to 4 degrees Celsius. Okay, it will completely from ice to water. For till 4 minutes it is showing the water conversion from ice to water. Then slowly it shows the rise from, for say next say 20 minutes till it reaches to 100 degree. Here you have a temperature, right? 0, 10, 20 till 100 it is. And here you have time in minutes. So for till first 4 minutes is like this, and say till 20 minutes it is reaches to 100 degrees Celsius. And then after 100 degree, even if you will go on giving heat 20 ka 30 मिनट्स तक 40 मिनट्स तक करते रहोगे हीट देते रहोगे, it will show only 100. So here it is showing 0 degree and here it is showing 100, and in between it is showing the rise in the temperature. Okay, so line, say here we have state A, B, C and C, and this is say D part. So there is rise from up to 100 degrees. Line BC in the graph represents the rise in the temperature. यहाँ पे the state is only the water. Here there is a conversion from ice to water, and here we have from water to water vapor. But in between this part, BC part, we are having only the rise in the temperature of water. So here the heat energy is supplied to water and its temperature rises, but after 100 degree it doesn't rise. The heat energy is absorbed by the water and used in breaking down the bonds between the molecules, and it will get converted slowly when the breaking down of bond will take place. It will get converted from liquid to gaseous state, right? So the constant temperature at which the liquid transfer into the gaseous state is called as the boiling point. So the constant temperature at which the liquid transfer into gaseous state is called as the boiling point of that particular liquid. The heat energy absorbed at that constant temperature during the transformation is called as the latent heat of vaporization. Okay. Now, children, you on your page number 63, they had given the examples of the melting point, boiling point, and the specific heat. Yes. So let us understand radiation using the experiment. In this experiment, we need ice slab, a thin metal wire, and two identical weights. So these are the all the things which we require. That's it. This much only. How you are going to do? You are going to take one table. Over that, on the support, you are going to keep ice. Here is the ice, right? And then you just keep the wire over it, and at both the ends of wire you attach the weight. Okay, simple experiment. Bus, you are going to tie the weights at both the ends of the wire, and you are just going to keep in the mid, roughly in the middle part of the ice. And what you will observe now, observe carefully what you are seeing. What happened? Can see that wire has gone inside. Can you see that? It was first here. This was the original place where you kept the metal wire. And now this metal wire has reached here. And slowly you will see that it has completely passed. Here now the wire is now. It has already completely passed. Okay. So that means the entire metal wire has passed, but the ice didn't break. If you observe in this diagram, the ice is full. The ice slab is full only. So what is happening? Because of the weight now on this, here at this particular part, the melting point of ice will go down. तो exactly इसके नीचे ही पानी बनेगा. Okay, the ice below this wire will get converted into water. So water के अंदर वो घुस जाएगी, and then once it gone inside that water, the water will come up. So that water will come up. Now there is no more pressure. So the melting point of the ice will again rise to 0 degree. तो वापस से वहां पे ice बन जाएगा, isn't it? Slowly the same process goes on throughout the slab. Okay. So this is the reason as then where means the entire wire passes to it. So is the concept of resolution clear to everybody? Now we'll move towards children anomalous behavior of water. Now to understand this, I would say the beauty of the I would appreciate God creations. Children, when we go to Kashmir and the cold countries, you will see that the water gets converted into ice, isn't it? And you are seeing the entire pond is getting converted into ice completely. So we will think over inside in the pond, fishes are there. So all those fish will get stuck in this water and become there like a statue, or the fishes will survive? What do you think, children? Yes, your guess is correct. भगवान ने जिंदगी दी है ना, their life is given by the God. He will not just take away life. So they will survive. So how can they survive just like that? We are going to learn that entire process scientifically. So children, to learn about this, I am going to demonstrate one experiment. Now this experiment, children, listen to me carefully and try to understand, otherwise you will have a lot of difficulty. Now in this is called as Hobbs apparatus. Okay, there is a cylinder which two holes in which you have the thermometer. So here we have the thermometer. Can you see the thermometer? Okay, so this is one thermometer, this is another thermometer. And these holes are packed properly, yeah, with M-seal or something. So water will not leak out. Then here, children, we have one vessel which is attached to it, which contains the mixture of ice and salt. The freezing mixture it is called. Okay. So freezing mixture is kept at somewhere in the center part of this cylinder. Outside, not inside. Inside the cylinder is complete. Now what you are supposed to do is you are going to take the normal water. Now children, if I wanted to show you experiment fast, I will just take the water which is literally cool, 10 degree wala, matlab Kashmir wala pani. Okay, 10 degree wala pani liya hai. The entire cylinder is filled with it. Is the experiment setup is clear to you? Now children, I will name the bottom temperature as T1, thermometer T1, and this is thermometer T2. Every time you are going to record the temperature. Now how much it is? Whatever it is showing equal, see the red part, almost equal. So suppose I have taken the temperature of the water as 10 degrees Celsius. Both are showing 10 degree, 10 degree. Is this part clear? Okay. Now observe further. I am going to record after each 5 minutes. I am going to record the temperature in both the thermometers, in T1 also and in your T2 also. Okay, so somewhat this type of reading I am going to observe. Say this. What was, now children just have a note of it. First in the beginning both were showing 12 degree. Okay, thereafter what happened? The bottom thermometer, जो नीचे वाला था ना, that one we denoted by T1 ना, right? Okay, that will show the rapid fall in the thermometer reading. Uh, you have first both at 12 degrees Celsius suppose. Thereafter children, you will observe that I'll just show with this diagram. Okay, here I have the freezing mixture, right? Since this freezing mixture is in contact with the water here, right? So temperature of the water which is here, children, will decrease. Okay, so temperature will decrease. What will happen to the volume of it, children, and the density of it? Molecules are in this position. They are cooled because of the freezing mixture. तो उन लोग पास पास में आ जाएंगे ना थोड़े से, right? So what will happen? The volume will decrease, and when the volume will decrease, what will happen to the density part? Density is mass upon volume. So volume will increase. Sorry, volume will decrease. That volume will decrease means density will increase. So volume is decreasing. That means the density is increasing. So, so water here, which is in contact with the freezing mixture, uska density will become high. So where that water will go, children? ये water की density ज़्यादा हो गई. It will go in the downward direction. So water with the high density moves in the direct direction. So what will happen, children? This T1, the temperature T1 will start falling quickly. So what will happen? This T1 will show, say this is T1, it will show 12 है तो 12 का 10, then 8, then 6 and so on. You will see that rapid decrease in there. Of course, little bit decrease यहाँ पे भी होगा, but that decrease will not be that rapid. There will be, it will be faster in the thermometer T1, right? Because continuously density of this water is high, so it will go in the downward direction. और नीचे का पानी it will come in the upward direction. Children, this will continue till 4 degrees Celsius. After 4 degrees Celsius, children, a surprising thing will happen. Water its behave changes its behavior. Normally क्या होता है, when we apply the means if we cool, the volume start decreasing, but once it reaches to 4 degrees Celsius now behavior changes. Instead of decreasing, the volume will increase. So now the volume start increasing slowly at 4 degrees Celsius. So at 4 degrees Celsius, after 4 degrees Celsius, slowly the uh, water will start becoming, volume will increase. Slowly volume will increase. So what will happen? The density will decrease. Again there will be, it will start moving in the upward direction. So now what will happen? Continuously your bottom thermometer will show 4 degrees Celsius. But now this thermometer will also come down slowly to 4 degrees Celsius. Okay, so first you will see that the uh, rapid fall is observed in the thermometer T1 and it will continue till 4 degrees Celsius, right? When the temperature of water decreases below 40 because you are continuously kept in the freezing mixture na, so the it will temperature will fall and it will come below 4 degrees, but volume will increase and the density will also decrease due to it, and it will start moving in the upward direction. And because of that, the temperature T2, the thermometer T2 also shows the decrease. The thermometer of water in the upper part also decreases to 0 degrees Celsius. Now what will happen? सब जगह पे temperature will become 4 degree. Still your freezing mixture is there. So 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly it came to 0 also. And children, what we will observe is that you will see that the upper part getting converted into the ice. What is the temperature in the thermometer T2? It has come down to 0 degrees Celsius. Ice बन गया ना? See, this is magnified. Okay. So here you will see 0 degrees Celsius. Followed? And then slowly you will see the upper part also. So the upper part shows the 0 degree and the bottom part may be still showing the 4 degrees Celsius. Okay, so if you magnify this part it will be showing 4 degrees. If you magnify this part it will be showing just the 0 degrees Celsius. Is this part clear? So this shows children that The in that water, when you keep it in the freezer compartment also, ice will be made at the top. आज घर पे करके देखना. Take that tray and take water into it and just keep in the freezer. Now after half an hour, just touch that part. You will see that the the you will have the upper layer of ice. Down you will just touch it, give pressure. Your fingers will go inside. Means अंदर तो पानी है ही. So this is what is the important thing, and you observe this, and this is the reason, children, that the water in the pond, the upper part forms the ice, but niche pani hai, and that is why the fishes can survive inside. Is this part clear to you?